Good evening to everybody. Welcome to the class of the law of insurance, and it is a revision class. Rather, I can say that in this class that I would like to deal the growth of insurance sector in India. Yes, please tell me that what I posted on the screen. Unmute and read.
Good morning, Umbrella, Professor Dr. Mohammed Saheb Hussain.
Yes, this is the umbrella. Is the umbrella for the sign for what?
Protection,
To
sir.
cover the from rain.
Protection.
Okay. And it also shows that is up, this is down. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is, of course, is yellow color. Suppose the umbrella which is having the different colors usually possessed by the woman. Do you say that is umbrella or any specific name is there?
Only black is scientifically correct, sir.
No, it's not.
In olden days, sir.
Ladies who keeps the umbrella with the different colors, generally they will keep in the bags. Whenever the rain is there, whenever the hot sun is there, they will use it. Can you say that is the umbrella? Anyway, that I will tell you. See, this is the thing which I found from here. It is in India industry analysis case study. So they put this in the growth of insurance sector in India. There I found this. I said, okay, it is an indication of the growth.
Umbrella.
So I was in that impression. No, I told you, no, we cannot say umbrella. That is called parasol. Parasol. Yeah, parasol. That is, it is a read. What is it? Parasol. It is given. Read. Read.
Sir,
An umbrella that you see to protect yourself from the sun.
An umbrella that used to protect yourself from the sun. Then here you could see what is the difference between the parasol and umbrella. Read.
Generally, an umbrella has a curved handle to allow for easy grip and storage. A parasol, however, in Latin para for shelter or shield, and sol sun, is typically constructed from more delicate fabrics such as lace, cotton, silk, linen, convex, and plastic.
An umbrella having a grip, round cover. Here the grip I will show you. See, this is the grip. And it is only single color it is. And it is having the grip. You can hook it and hold it and use it as a walker in one way, in another way. But whereas come to the parasol, it is without handle. There is no curved. And para means shelter or shield. Sol means sun. Means the shield from sun, typically constructed from more delicate fabric, not a single fabric, such as a lace, cotton, silk, linen, canvas, and plastic. So she is holding in the, this is the parasol she is holding. Did you see the parasol now here? She is holding the parasol. Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
See,
Yes,
she is
sir.
holding the parasol, ladies. And she is holding the parasol, ladies. She is holding the parasol, ladies. But this is umbrella, which is in black in color. The purpose of showing is to inform you there is a difference between the umbrella and parasol. Sir, why you are shown? Because it's a reference I got it from here I shown, because there is a growth symbol and hence I have shown over there. Okay, now let us come to our point of study. Growth of insurance sector in India, that is the industry analysis and case study. A case study is an intensive description and analysis of a single individual or a group, a company, or any specific sector. It could also be regarding any particular economy or country. It all depends on the requirement of the reader. A case study should be descriptive in nature describing all the cause and effect of the relationship of any particular situation, or it could be an unsolved case study which has a problem for the readers to solve. So these case studies have enough information in them, the reader can understand what the problem are, and after thinking about them and analyzing the information, the reader should be able to come up with the proposed solution. So now here, in this case study, we will examine the critical underpinning of the recent 2000 vision mooted with the Planning Commission. Will show how the insurance sector will play an important role in the implementation of this vision's statement. So, brief history of the insurance sector. If you happen to see, yes, read anyone up to this portion. Yes, up to this portion. Unmute and read.
The insurance sector in India has completed all the facets of competition, from being an open competitive market to being nationalized and then getting back to the form of liberalized market once again.
Enough. So the insurance sector in India, it has completed all the facets of the competition. In the beginning, it is an open sector, and after some time, it is nationalized. After some time, again it became an open sector. Of course, mixed sector we can say, because nationalized insurance companies also there, and
Private companies also there.
private insurance companies also there. So mixed one. From being an open competitive market to being a nationalized, and then getting back to the form of a liberalized market once again. The history of the insurance sector in India reveals that it has witnessed a complete dynamism for the past 2 centuries approximately. With the establishment of the Oriental Life Insurance Company in Calcutta, a Business of India Life Insurance started in the year 1818. The beginning company is Oriental Life Insurance Company in Calcutta. The business of Indian life insurance started in the year 1818. Important milestone in the Indian life insurance business is in 1912, the Indian Life Assurance Company Act came into force for the regulating the life insurance business. Sir, sometimes you will say assurance, sometimes you say insurance. What is the difference, sir? You assure the life. In one way, in another way, you insure the life. You assure the life that you will live up to that extent if anything is happened over there, and we are going to pay you. If nothing happened, no, you are not going to get anything. Of course, maturity benefit that you will get it. That's why sometimes they say use the word the Indian Insurance Companies Act, and was enacted enabling the government to collect the statistical information on both the life and non-life insurance business. What is the non-life insurance? What do you call?
General insurance, sir, GIC.
Appreciate. In 1938, the earlier legislation consolidated the Insurance Act with the aim of the safeguarding the interests of the insuring public. In 1956, 245 Indian and foreign insurers or provident societies were taken over by the central government and they got nationalized. LIC was formed by an act of parliament, VIZ. What is this VIZ?
Visualizing.
Videlicet. That is the Latin terminology, means namely. LIC Act 1956, it started off with the capital of the rupees 5 crores and that too from the government of India. The history of the general insurance business in India can be traced back. Please mute it. I am getting the sound. Pushpalata, you mute it. Yes. History of the general insurance business in India can be traced back to Triton Insurance Company Limited. The first general insurance company is Triton, which was formed in the year 1850 in Calcutta by the Britishers. Important milestone in the Indian general insurance business is in 1907, The Indian Mercantile Insurance Limited was set up, which was the first company of its type to transact all general insurance business. The first time general insurance, Vishwanatha, you mute it because I could see your sound. In 1907, the Indian Mercantile Insurance Limited was set up, which was the first company of its type transact all general insurance businesses. In 1957, General Insurance Council, an arm for the Insurance Association of India, framed a code of the conduct for the guaranteeing the fair conduct and sound business patterns. In 1957, the General Insurance Company has emerged. In 1968, again, yes, in 1968, the Insurance Act improved for the regulating investment and set minimal solvency level, and the Tariff Advisory Committee was set up in 1968. See, these are all chronological order, how the growth would be there in the insurance company in India. And try to at least remember some cardinal points, core points, crux points, and the year, what are the new development occurred over there, if the really the question comes as a full-time, not full-time. It is a full marks question. That is a 15 marks question. In 1972, the general insurance business, within parentheses, Nationalization Act 1972, nationalized the general insurance business in India. It was with effect from the 1st January 1973. Next, in 107 insurer integrated and grouped into the 4 companies. 1972, please remember it. It came to effect in the January 1973 because 107 insurers integrated and grouped into the 4 companies with a set, that is the WIS, namely the National Insurance Company Limited. Please try to write exactly the way it is written. The National Insurance Company Limited, not the National Assurance Company Limited. Next, the New India Assurance Company. Here assurance is there. The National Insurance Company Limited, the New India Assurance Company Limited, the Oriental Insurance Company Limited, the United Nations Insurance Company Limited, and GIC was incorporated as a company. What is GIC?
General Insurance Corporation of India.
Yes, GIC is made as a incorporated as a company. Insurance industry has an one, how many there? 1 lakh, 1,420 zeros. 3 zeros, 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000 lakh. 1 lakh, 42,000 compromised mainly 2 players, the state insurers. Number 1, life insurance insurers are there. Then second is general insurance corporations are there. The Life Insurance Corporation of India, that is within parentheses LIC, it is the general insurers. Then the 2, General Insurance Corporation of India, GIC, with effect from the December 2000, a national reinsurer, GIC, had 4 subsidiary companies. So only 2 are made. One is LIC, another is GIC. But GIC having the subsidiary companies, number 1, these are all general insurance companies. These are all. The Oriental Insurance Company Limited, the New India Assurance Company Limited, National Insurance Company Limited, United India Insurance Company Limited. There are the 4 sets are there under the GIC. With effect from December 2000, these subsidiaries have been delinked from the parent company and made as the independent insurance companies later on. Earlier it was the GIC, but later on they are liberated. They have become an independent company and autonomous companies. 4. Year 2000 to 2001, from 2nd April 2000 to 31st December 2001, Insurance India in the year 2000 to 2001 had a 16 new entrants, namely 16 new entrants have come in the 2000 to 2001. What are they? Life insurers. Number 1, the insurance sector in India governed by the Insurance Act of 1938. Yes, and it is controlled by the IRDA now. Yes, is the Insurance Act of 1938, and the Life Insurance Corporation is Act of 1956. The General Insurance Business Nationalization Act of 1972, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority IRDA Act of 1999, and other related acts are enacted. With such a large population and the untapped market area of the population, insurance happened to be a very big opportunity in India. Today, it stands as a business growing at the rate of the 15 to 20% annually. Together with the banking services, it's at about the 7% country's GDP. Which one? LIC. Not insurance companies, not LIC. We should not say LIC because many other companies, stakeholders also there in the market. So, in spite of all this growth, the statistics of the penetration of the insurance in the country is very poor because still something should be done because regarding area is concerned, regarding the population is concerned, then it is not a proportionate. So nearly 80% of the Indian population are without life insurance cover and the health insurances. This is an indicator that the growth potential for the insurance sector is immense in India. I don't know how many of you have the health insurance. Please tell me.
I had, sir, to my
Yes.
entire family.
Yes, myself also have because my daughters made me health insurance from our company. Okay.
I am also.
Now, very good, very good. Now one should have to take it. Please buy it. Buy for your family because
Yes, sir.
the premium is less.
Family also.
Yes. So it was due to this immense growth that the regulations were introduced in the insurance sector, and in continuation, Malhotra Committee has come into the existence and constituted with the government in 1993 to examine the various aspects of the industry. So this Malhotra Committee, the key element of this reform process was participation of overseas insurance companies with the 26% capital. They allowed the overseas company also, but they have to deposit about 26% capital. Of course, now it is increased, what I heard. Creating a more efficient and competitive financial system suitable for the requirement of the economy was the main idea behind this reform. Why we had to allow the foreign companies to run the business here? See, in general, competition is allowed in the business. When the competition is allowed in the business, naturally, a good services should be there. Number one, if the product is allowed over there, good product will come. People will buy the good and standard products. That is the reason even the foreign cars are sold in India with a collaboration. Of course, the percentage will be there for the India. In the collaboration with the Indian companies, they will make it out and they will sell it out because of the liberalization and globalization. Since then, the insurance industry has gone through the many sea changes. See, here say sea changes, they did not say river changes. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Why did not say ocean changes? Because when you see Sapta Edu Samudralu, Sapta antene Edu kadandi mari. Samudralu, they said, they did not say ocean. So generally they say sea change would be there, but don't say river change. Sir, small change we can say river change, sir. No, the phraseology is sea change. Okay, now the competition of the LIC started facing from these companies who are threatening to the existence of LIC. See, LIC is only the monopoly at the time, but the different stakeholders from the foreign country who are there, then LIC also should have to be alert enough to see that they are going to give the good services. If not, nobody will come forward. Nobody will again come back to see the LIC. Since the liberalizations of this industry, the insurance industry has never looked back and today stand as one of the most competitive and exploring industry in India. There are many stakeholders that come into the market. Otherwise, we know only 3 or 4 companies. That is, I told you, the 4 independent companies: General Insurance Company, Oriental Insurance Company, New India Insurance Company. These are the only companies we know it. When you want to insure our vehicle, we used to go to there. But now the insurance companies are made there, and now they are doing the business for your doorstep. Even by yourself also you can get the insurance. अरे बेटा मैं क्लास ले रहा हूँ. Yeah, shut the door because my Manorala has come. That's why she's crying. Otherwise, I don't allow anybody in the studio to get inside. Yeah, the entry of the private players and the increase the use of the new distribution as an limelight today. The use of new distribution techniques and the IT tools has increased the scope of the industry at the longer run. So this is the thing where the insurance has come into the existence because of the liberalization and globalization in the IT market. And now you can do your insurance by sitting in your own laptop and do your work. So here IT, how it plays an important role. Application of the information technology in the insurance sector. There is an revolutionary, actually, not evolutionary. There is is it revolutionary or evolutionary? Of course, evolution also we can say. Evolution come from the biological term, revolution come from the progressive terms. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The red flag is revolution and evolution is biological flag. So the changes in the technology that has revolutionized the entire insurance sector because of the IT. Once upon a time, IT means people are very fond of. You want to do the civil, nobody would do the civil, only IT. Even the computer science doesn't have the value at that time. Okay, now it is very sure there. Variation will come out, then the demand will be there, and supply also there. Of course, the demand is there, supply is there. The demand is not there, supply is not there. Okay, now let's see the insurance industry is a data-rich industry. And thus, there is a need to use the data for trend analysis and personalization because data entry is very much important factor in the insurance. So now, at least you read these things so that I could know that you are with me and I am with you, and both are traveling the same destination in the same boat. Yes. Shall I name them to read? Because everybody kept quiet.
With increased competition among insurers, service has become a key issue. Moreover, customers are getting increasingly sophisticated and tech survey. People today don't want to accept the current value propositions. They want personalized interactions and they look for more and more features and added one and better service.
Yes. Now I'll begin again. With increased competition among the insurers, mushroom growth of the insurance companies are there, and services has become a key issue now. Whoever give the good services, people generally inclination towards them to go. Moreover, the customers are getting increasingly sophisticated and tech savvy. When I'm in the classes, I used to say computer savvy. SAVVY. Savvy means taste, application, knowledge. This is called tech savvy or computer savvy or digital savvy. People today don't want to accept the current values propositions. What is proposition here? Not preposition. Preposition means an, of, but, and, under. That is called prepositions grammar. These are the propositions, means statements. So now they want a personalized interaction and they look for the more and more features. What are the other riders are there? How much the premium is there? What are the other advantages are there? What is add-on there? How much the premium would be there? If the add-on is more, the premium is less. Naturally, they will tend towards that thing. And add-on ones and better services. Add-on means riders. Okay. Natural calamities also should be there. Yes, rider. Add-on. Then naturally, when you included the natural calamities, natural catastrophe, or natural disasters, then naturally the premium would be more. So they will, by sitting in the house, we can make it and we create the miracle. See, the miracle I will create it, I will show you just now. Because I told you that I am going to be a chief guest in tomorrow function. I would like to say in Marathi 2 or 3 words, but nobody has come forward to make it. But I myself is tried and I made it a particular sentence later on. I will show you. The insurance companies today must meet the need of the hour of the more and more personalized approach for the handling the customers. So the customers, what are the nature of the customers are there? We should have to see it depending upon their nature, and we have to keep our add-ons. Today, managing the customer intelligently is very critical for the insurer, especially in the very competitive environment. So when the environment is so much competitive would be there, naturally, the customer, you have to convince him and see that these are the advantage for our insurance. I already told you that agent or a person, even in such a talkative manner, he should impress you. Even he has to sell the 2 combs to a bald head man. He sells the 2 combs to a bald head man, keeping that if 1 comb goes wrong, damaged, another will be in the spare. Of course, comb is not needed for the bald head man. Okay, now companies need to apply the different set of rules and treatment strategies to different customers' segments. However, to personalize the interaction, insurers are required to capture the customer information in an integrated system. You know, sometimes a phone call will come to you and an email come to you. Sir, do you want to take insurance? Or your vehicle is insured? Or we will come and make the insurance to you. See, they tapped from the data. You are having how many cars and you are having how many two-wheelers. So, regarding the data, they can make it out and they will approach you. And that is a business, they can make it out. Sometimes when you are riding, a phone call will comes to you and we are thinking that is an important call. Then we will stop our vehicle at side. Then we will listen. Then a lady will come and say, hello, sir, do you want the so-and-so thing and so-and-so thing? Then we say, thank you very much, madam. I'm on riding. I don't want anything. Please. Then we can shut down. We can keep down. And means we don't say log out, but we will just off the phone. Okay. Now with the explosion of the websites and greater access to direct product or policy information, there is a need to developing the better techniques to give a customer a truly personalized experience as well. So personalization helps the organization to reach their customers with a more impact and to generate the new revenue through the cross-selling, upselling activities. Today, when I was seriously preparing, somebody has peeped through the door, say, sir, I have the fabrics, cotton fabrics. I would like to sell. Sir, I am busy now. I cannot spare anytime. Sorry, sir, we do have it. But a poor man, that because is for the sake of the livelihood, now you can try in the another area. Sir, if the ladies are there, please say, then I will speak with them. I said no, because she is busy. So I told them to go. See, this is a personalized approach. They are coming to your houses, even for goods, services, or a day will come, even for the, have you taken the RT-PCR or not? Have you taken the vaccination or not? So they will come to with the bag and baggages and try to give you the vaccination, because the government has input how many vaccination you do, so much commission we will make it out. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
See, the policeman who is standing on the traffic, no, he will get 30 rupees, what I heard. If you take one photograph, he will get the 30 rupees. I don't know whether it is true or not. So he will take as much as he can for anyone. So the people, what they are doing now, they put the white paper on the back and the front, and they are going. Okay, now let us come to the customers can hereby use the knowledge database and manage their products or their company information and invoices and claims and histories, a service inquiry, and other thing also, how much they stand in the market. So these products may be also be able to learn from the customer's previous knowledge database and use their information when determining their relevance to the customer's request. So insurance sector, because the Malhotra Committee in 1993, headed by the former Finance Secretary, RBI Governor Arun Malhotra, was formed to evaluate the Indian insurance industry and recommend the future direction. So what he directed, Malhotra committees were set up with the objective of the complementing the reforms initiated in the financial sector. The reforms were aimed at creating a more efficient and competitive financial system suitable for the requirement for the economy, keeping in mind the structural changes currently underway and reorganizing that insurance in an important part of the overall financial systems, where it was necessary to address the need for the similar reforms. So Malhotra Company said there are some loopholes would be there. Yes, now liberalization will be there. We will allow the foreign companies to compete in the market. In 1994, committee submitted the report and some of the key recommendations are included here. Number one, read. One read. Another read. Read.
One, structure. Government's stake in the insurance companies to bought down
50%.
Okay, sir, to bought down 50%. Government should take over the holding of GIC. Oh my God.
Yes,
Where I stop, I don't know, not displaying this.
they allowed
Sir,
only government company should not be there. There would be a private company also there so that the services are good. So that is their intention. And that they suggested, let the foreign company would come over there and compete in the market. Then service will be very good. And people will opt it wherever they want to make it out. Because after all, what they are doing the business, even a government also will get it. Because IRDA, they have to pay something. For IRDA, for the establishment, for running, for anything, even for the license, they charge it. And 25% to 26% corpus fund will be deposited. I think this time they increased it. Well, it's government of India. If any foreign company is going to be, what I say, do the business in India. So that is the business, one thing they made it. And second point is competition. The competition private companies with a minimum paid up the capital of the 1 billion should be allowed to enter the industry. If 1 billion would be there, yes, they can be allowed to do the market in India. No company should deal with both the life insurance and general insurance with a single entity. With a single entity, they are not to do the one life as well as general through the single entity, because two entities should be there. Means one entity, one business, another entity, another business. And foreign companies may be allowed to enter into the industry in the collaboration with the domestic companies. Yes, they can make it to the percent of the share, because India also gets the foreign currency, and a foreign market also will be available over there, and a good business also could be taken. That's why with the collaboration with the local companies, they can make it out. Only one state life insurance company should be allowed to operate with each state. But only that insurance company, life insurance, it is given the individual liberty in the state to operate over there. The third regulatory body is that the Insurance Act but must be changed, should be changed, because there will be certain loopholes might be observed over there, and hence they want to make the change. With the change of the society, the act also be changed. An insurance regulatory body should be set up. That is the reason IRDA is set up with the act. And the control of the insurance currently a part of the finance ministry should be made independent. Earlier it is a finance ministry there. I believe that by this time it has become an independent body. Ministry is established over there, it seems. Number 4, investments. Mandatory investments of the LIC, life fund, government securities be reduced from 75 to 50%. So they reduced it. I don't know what they want to do the LIC, because once upon a time LIC is in such a very great doing the much business over there because of many other factors. Now LIC is not that much. Still, it is making the lead, no doubt. So GIC is there. It is the subsidiaries are not hold more than 5% in any company. Of course, the restriction they put it over there. The current holding to be brought down to this level over a period of time. Next, the fifth point is customer services. How the customer services should be there. LI should be paid interest on the delays and payment of the 30 days. If any delays would be there, then the punishment would be put it over there, 30 days delay without a reasonable cause. If they made it, the punishment would be there. Insurance company must be encouraged to set up a unit-linked pension plan. There is a pension plan also schemes are there. There are many other schemes have come into the emerged. And the computerization of the operation, updating the technology to be carried out in the insurance industry. Yes, there are now every automation is there, and every bank we will go there, it is computerized. Earlier we used to stand in the queue to draw the amount. Now you can go to the ATM and draw the amount. Of course, now they are taking the service charges. Better draw from the same ATM where your card is issued. Suppose you are the UBI is your card, please try to draw in from the UBI. I believe there is a no charges or less charges. Yes. No charges, or less charges.
low charges, sir.
Some from the same UBI, you are using the UBI ATM, means no service charges. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Union Bank of India, sir.
But
No.
if you use a UBI card in the SBI ATM, they will charge you. Okay, let us see that the committee emphasized that in order to improve the customer services and increase the coverage of the insurance industry should be opened up to the competition. So Malhotra Committee say let the competition be open to the globally. So the foreign company having a collaboration with the local companies, and they made the business in India. But at the same time, the committee felt the need to exercise the caution, as any failure on the part of the new players could ruin the public confidence as the industry. That's why they will take the corpus fund. they will take the assurance 25%. If these people are make some certain things, and the amount they kept in a corpus or a investment or a assurance amount that will be distributed among the policy holders if any such things happens over there. Hence, it was decided to allow the competition in limited was by stipulating the minimum capital requirement of the 100 crores. That is the required minimum capital requirement is 100 crores. They have to make it out. The committee felt the need to provide the greater autonomy and the insurance companies in order to improve their performance and enable them to act as the independent companies with the economic motives. For these purposes, it had proposed setting up an independent regulatory body, that is the IRDAI, which is taking care of the insurance issues. So automation or the information technology is very much essentially needed over there. Otherwise, even you want to deposit money also, either the ATM counters are there where you can deposit the money, you can draw the money also. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is possible because of the
Deposit amount and draw the amount.
yes. Anybody knows the Marathi language among you?
Sir?
Yes. Marathi.
Repeat, sir.
Sir,
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
sir, we don't know fully our own language. How could we expect that we know that language? See, you make the direct translation, another word will come. You make another translation, another word will come. Suppose in Urdu you say, my dil baag ho gaya. In Urdu, my dil means my heart, let me presume it. Baag ho gaya. If you make a direct translation, do you know what it comes? My heart is garden. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
My heart is garden. Actually, I would like to change my slogan, and you know my slogan. What is my slogan?
అన్నిదానముల కన్నా
అన్నిదానముల కంటే విద్యాదానం మిన్న.
విద్యాదానం మిన్న.
Yes, I want to change that slogan into Marathi. So today I made my experimental method. See, this is a different style of saying. Sarva bhishekata, bhiseta, sikshana bhiksha means danam. So sarva means sarvam, bhikseta means danamulaganna, sikshana means uttamamu bhiksha, and here they made it a sikaravara. I don't know how do you pronounce it. The pronunciation is also very important factor. So this is Annidhanamulakana Vidya Dhanam Minna in Marathi. So how did you do it? Mother Google. I typed in all arms. I typed in this way. Because why I am showing this thing, you can make your innovative idea that in all arms, first I made one. Then I thought, no, this is not the right way. In all arms, education arm is at zenith in
Zenith.
Marathi. So if you type one, it gives a different meaning. But if you type total, see, it is given the total thing. Did you see in the left hand side? In all arms, education arm is at zenith. So here you read Sarva Bhiksha, Sikseneta,
शिक्षणात alms है,
Almahe, Shiknavare.
इकरावारे आहे.
Here Alma has come over there. Earlier it was not there at the time. Because now Alma has come. So the pronunciation also they made. See, this is the different way of the pronunciation they made it. Have you heard the pronunciation? So this is the way that I tried my level best today. Sarva Shiksha, Shikshanat, Almahe, Shivarakare, Ahai. Here Alma is not there when I made it at the time. In all arms, education, arm is at zenith. The same thing which I typed over there, but it is showing the different thing now. But anyway, the purpose of showing is where there is a will, there is a way. Well, that is my intention. Where there is a will, yes,
There is a
There is
way.
a way.
there is a way. So this is the thing. I made it. I don't know whether tomorrow, because I have sent the link to you. If you are free enough, you can register yourself. Then directly see. There no fees would be there. So with this, I will stop my today's class, and I will meet you tomorrow with a different idea, different thing, the continuation. Bye and see.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.